Good afternoon, coming join me today, 5:12 a.m. Coming up in this vlog, you will see me in pain on one of the worst. Sorry about that, my friend was a bit croaky, but one of the worst runs body-wise. Oh boy, it was tough. That's what's coming up in this vlog. I hope you guys do enjoy. This is 1 week out of the half marathon, so I am pumped. The big thing about this run is I'm not trying to prove nothing. All I am trying to do is show up and get to the end of the line. I mean, the finish line, not try line. Let's go! All right, 20 kilometers today. It's the final run before the half marathon. And I'm not gonna lie, didn't get the best sleep, but I'm G'd, I'm pumped. And so this is the final test, 1 week out, final run. Let's get it. Yep, she was a cold one. Yes. Right, let's go. Do this. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Right, cool. Quarter of the way through, 5 kilometers done, 8:52 average pace. So the game plan was we had a 10-kilometer route. We were going to go once, and then at halfway, we're going to go back to where we started, have a drink break, replenish our fuel, our fluids, and whatever the rest, so then we can finish off strong. I was feeling good at this point, and then I dropped my phone. Technical difficulties, and me and the boys were doing really good at this stage. The boys were killing it, pumping it quarter way through. Yo. Halfway.
Hey, you just feel like your legs are...
Yo, so like I said before, the game plan was halfway. We're gonna go back to the car, refuel and replenish. Let me show you what I packed the night before in the bag. Mango slices, that's good for energy. 2 bananas, that's also a great source of energy. A bottle of electrolytes for hydration, an apple for after the run, and then 1.5 liter of normal water. That was what is in the bag, just preparing for this run to eat during and post the 20 kilometer. So feeling well prepared, and it was good. So something I'm learning about these long runs is that it's always nice to have these moments, you know, where you get to pause, have a break, even when someone says, yo, let's have a drink break. And here we are. You know, this is the parts that aren't recorded on Strava. You know, you're not breaking any PBs or it's on the highlight reels. But for me, this is where the real stuff happens. It's funny though. We stop for a minute, the breathing comes back, the pace is slowed down, you're refueling your body. You check in with your body. How's the lungs? How's the legs? Yeah, not doing good. How's the heart rate? You know, how's everything? The banter comes back in, the laughter comes back in. And I end up talking about food every time. I don't know why. So it's mad, you know, it's not just about talking about the run, but we start talking about life. How's the family? How's work? How's the kids? And it's a good time to connect. So it's not only just a workout, it's a mad opportunity for fellowship, which I totally love. Halfway there, 10 more to go. Oh. All right, who's ready for some real talk? 3/4 of the way, 15 kilometers done. At this point, energy levels are pretty down. I know I'm putting a brave face there, but I was pretty exhausted at this point. And I think after the 15 kilometers, the body was just really struggling. I was feeling it in my quads. I was feeling the twitches of cramping in my calves and my hips. Just wanted my body to kind of bend and fold right over. For some reason, I was getting stitches just after the 15 kilometers too on my right side. So yeah, and I think after the 16th or 17th kilometer, you might see here in a moment, I start walking just to catch my breath and try to regather some of that stitches and stuff. It was pretty tough. Yeah, I tried my best to push through, but in all honesty, like I said, I did end up walking just for a couple of 100 meters. And you know what? It's so easy to look at those moments of broken running as a failure. But to be honest, I don't really see that as a failure anymore. You see, the moments where I walk, it doesn't mean I gave up. It means at least I'm still moving. So yeah, this isn't a highlight reel. This is the parts where it gets real. R-E-A-L. And what I've learned is sometimes just showing up is the strongest move that you can make. And it might not look pretty. Sometimes it might look messy. 20.
Yo, just before I sign out and end this video, don't know what to say. That was one of the hardest experiences that I've had, exercise, health-wise, journey-wise. That was hard. And that was my furthest I've ever run, or walked, run, jogged, whatever it was, just getting there. And I was able to accomplish a couple of things that I wanted. And that was a real highlight for me. I'm rushing now because I'm late for Leah's swimming lesson. But let me just break it down real quick, then I'll sign off and end the video. The cutoff time for our half marathon and this event is 4 hours. So if you go anytime over 4 hours, I think it's just your run doesn't count, or they close off the track. I was scared that I wasn't going to make it in under 4 hours. And so for me, it helped my mental preparation, to help everything really. I just had to do something close to what would be a half marathon. Today I did 20 kilometers and I think I did it in 3 hours and 10 minutes. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure I can run or walk an extra kilometer and 200 meters in under 30 minutes. And so I can breathe a sigh of relief. I can finish it in under 4 hours. And I could be really proud of my performance today, and really proud of what the boys did. Did I exceed? Did I excel? No. But did I do it? Yes. Sometimes things can be messy. Your goals or whatever might not meet your expectations. But in the end of the line, end of the day, going across that line means everything. And that's what we're able to do today. And that's the whole point. Let's get it.